Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Gaming Jack 24/7 here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Dante's Inferno. In the last episode, we got to the Lust Tornado, we climbed our way up, we fought an evil queen that we don't know whose name it is anymore because we thought it was something with an S, and it turned out to be the woman we just kind of punished her because I was pissed, because that wasn't the woman I was thinking. And in this episode, we're going to do, actually right now, I want to check something. I want to go back and see, ow, that hurt. That was not nice. You're not invited to my birthday party anymore. Electricity. That's going to be weird, trying to have a modern birthday party with no electricity. But real quick, before we move on, I did skip these two fountains. And I also want to check, because there is a second branching path that goes downward, and I believe that's not the path you're supposed to take, which means there's probably something, there's probably something hidden over there. So, let's move on. Let's see, we already got this. Now, obviously, yep, here we go. We get another damn soul. This is Paolo. I really wanted to punish Paolo, but unfortunately, Alright, I'm back. I decided to cut that part out because I told you I was going to cut that part out. And you see we got the achievement there. You have to, for the achievement, you have to either absolve or punish both Francesca and Paolo. You can't punish one and absolve the other and get the achievement, I believe. If I'm wrong, please someone in the comments let me know. If not, then hey, it works out. So anyway, after we got Paolo right there, now we're going to work our way back through the electricity to go back to where we already were, and please hurry up. There we go. And we didn't get our butts electrocuted that time, which is nice, because I don't like getting electrocuted, and neither should you. But anyway, let's work our way over and back up to the tower where we were. Ow. Really? I thought I timed that perfectly. Alright, so let's work our way up the tower now. And up to... You see Beatrice right there. This is the top of the tower, which means boss fight time. And cutscene time.
Beatrice, don't do this.
Because of you, I must.
I would never do anything to cause this.
Oh, but you did cause this. Let me refresh your memory. Look into your beloved's eyes, Dante. Look.
Dante, look.
Beatrice, what have I done?
Do we have an arrangement?
I'm no brute. Guards, release this one. And her brother.
You broke your promise.
You don't know what it was like.
But she does know what it was like. I showed her.
Beatrice, don't.
I had no choice.
So your girl left you for Lucifer?
My faults are mine, but she doesn't deserve this. I have to set things right.
Give up the little bitch, Dante. Once this dirty business is complete, and Lucifer's way home is reopened, her part in this play will seem so small.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You just gave up the keys to the kingdom. And for what? The tits of a slave girl.
Damn you!
Too late for that. And now to give Lucifer the time he needs.
Mistress, let me have him.
As you wish, Anthony.
Yeah, this is Anthony. So yeah, this is our boss fight for this area, is Anthony. And she's going to help him out occasionally with the giant punch She's going to help him out with a healing move as well. So there's a lot of stuff we have to worry about. And she's also going to spawn mini Lust Tornadoes that will confuse us. And we need to run from them. Now, why? Come on. I should be hitting him. Come on. There we go. Combo. Wombo combo. Ugh. Let's get back. See, this is what I meant. She will give him an invincible shield temporarily. I believe it does not heal him. So what we have to do is knock her off. And we actually get health back from that. So it's always nice to... And unfortunately that last attack of his is also an invul. So we can't block it. So what we need to do is, since I'm using my righteousness right now, to get through as much of this as possible, because I want to wreck his shit. And unfortunately, now we can't hurt him because of her. So again, we rip our hands off. We don't have our righteousness anymore, which is not fun. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Use the cross, block, void. Pretty much the same thing we were doing before. So. And every time he sticks up his shield, he's basically that's basically him saying, yeah, you can't hurt me, so run the hell away. So basically we continue our way, we fight our way through, we knock him down a couple times, we dodge. She makes him invuln again. This gets annoying after a while, only because you have to keep going back to her and knocking her hand off. But overall, this is actually... I find this to be one of the more solid overall boss fights in this game. It feels very appropriate for the situation, and as you can see, he just spawned a bunch of swords, and now we have to back off and dodge, kick his ass. Yeah, kick his ass. Yeah, yeah. And dodge. Because that's another unblockable attack. That also gets annoying. The fact that he goes that shield and that spawning little he gets really annoying towards the end like this because he just keeps spamming that friggin' attack. You really can't do anything about it, but just sit there and take it like a bitch. Unless you do this and then you just start ripping his head off. Dodge, dodge. Ow. We almost dodged everything. But now we break through him, and we actually got rid of him. So now we get Antony's Standard. Now I believe, what is Antony's Standard again? Increases the rate which Dante stores redemption energy. You don't need a specific level for this, so if you want it, you can have it. But I kind of like the eyes. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip... Actually, no, I kind of like my setup as is, because I don't like Anti-Standard, and the Eyes of Saint Lucia are only other good. So here we go. Here's the end of this. Lover's Choice.
No, Anthony!
This girl.
You said we would be together for all eternity.
Anthony! It wasn't supposed to end like this. We had a deal.
Yep, so she's mad at us because we just killed her little boy toy there. And what do you expect but another QuickTime event? And I forgot the button presses for this one. So hopefully I can remember them. There you go. And she tries to distract you. And that looks very suggestive, right? But no, that's our scythe that we just shoved into her chest. So now we get a new magic, which is Lust Storm. Let's check out... What does this do again? Dante surrounds himself with a storm of dark energy that deals damage to enemies. It's a very nice ability overall. But now we fall back down the Lust Tower that we just worked so hard to climb up. And we get another little fight with everybody. And we're going to have a bunch of falling rocks during this, and it's just going to be really, really freaking annoying. So what you want to do, actually, is let's try out Lust Storm. as you can see, it protects us and it deals damage to everyone near us. So it's overall a really, really nice ability. So I really like having it. I really appreciate that they put it in the game. So actually, just because of that, let's do it again. Let's do another Lust Storm, because honestly, why the hell not? Just why not? Like, we have it here. We might as well do it. And now we get to show, I believe I already showed this off in a previous episode, but that is one of the many finishes you have for the big guys when you use your grab finish. So I can't grab him yet because, you know, he's too big. But if we launch him in the air, let's grab him like that, throw him down this way. Let's keep working on him because I really want to get that other 100 experience. And to be able to do that, we need to actually damage him enough. Now we got it. Here we go. And we get the exact same little quick time event, which is nice. If you get this, usually what they do, I've noticed, is they like to give you the same quick time event over and over again. Like the same style. So that way you're, you know, if you're not expecting it, it's not as bad. Now, as you can see, this little section here is every time you finish a wave, I believe, a rock will come down and try and attack you. So what you have to do is avoid it as per usual, and then just go to town on the next set of enemies. And now what we're going to do is we're going to run over here because I don't really... Oh, man. I was really hoping there wasn't going to be a third one, but knowing my luck, there's always a third one. So we rip into this guy that we started working on originally. Yes, we can get our RT now. And same quick time event. I've noticed this about the game as well. They don't usually switch up the QTEs too often. Like, if you're gonna like go and punish a bunch of these big enemies in a row, they don't usually switch up which QTE you're gonna use. They usually like to keep it very consistent, which is very nice of them to do overall, if you know what I mean. So that way, instead of, you know, here, this is another different one. And I just really like these QTEs just because of how gory they can get. It just looks so awesome. And now we rip into this guy a little bit more. We throw him down. Does he have the RT? No, he does not have the right trigger logo over him yet. So we got to keep working on him until right now. And we get to rip this guy in half as well. But unfortunately, we still have not gotten enough unholy experience to level up again. Now the weird thing is, it gets to the point where pretty much this entire thing crumbles except for this one piece. And even then, this piece crumbles in half. So what I don't understand is, earlier, if you had not, you know, gone to that first area, let's not swing through there because I saw that coming. Alright, and we get our timing right. Here we go, and we made it through. But earlier, if you fall through the platform, you die. But at the end, it makes you fall anyway.
Once beautiful Helen, around whom so many years of war and suffering revolved.
Wow, I completely forgot. Yeah, if you didn't hear Virgil right there, that was Helen of Troy. And if you know the story of Helen of Troy, you can understand why she's a complete and utter, pardon my French, but a complete and utter bitch in this game. Because, you know, there. And that was her that was Antony, you know. If you know the story, you know Antony as well. So now unfortunately, this is going to be, actually, I want to get to the next save area before I cut off this episode. So you're going to get a little longer of an episode compared to the last two. Because as I recall, the last two episodes were closer to only about, say, 14 minutes each. And this one's already past the 15-minute mark. So this is going to get up to the old, you know, the old style of time that I used to have on my episodes. So hopefully you liked that. Otherwise, you're going to kind of be tortured by this. And now we drop down here. As you can see, it starts getting gutty because I believe the next area is Gluttony. Don't quote me on this because I may have forgotten, because, you know, this is kind of a long game. It takes a while to beat. Well, it's not that's another thing I didn't like about this game, is that it's not super long, unless you look for all of the extra like collectibles and whatnot, then it's not a super long game. And actually, you can see right there, you'll be surprised to know that that's actually this game's incarnate version of Cerberus. So let's drop off the line. Let's grab some mana. I need that. I need a lot. And let's talk to Virgil real quick, and this is how we'll end the episode.
For the ruinous fault of gluttony are these sad souls broken by the rain and the mud.
Yep. He just said it right there, just as I expected. The second layer of hell is gluttony. Now, I'm actually going to call it an episode here because, you know, it's been about 16 minutes. This is a good length for an episode. So, in the meantime, thank you all so very much for watching this. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you really like it, consider subscribing if you haven't done that already. And until the next time, boys and girls, this has been Gaming Jack 24/7 here, reminding you to just have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.